When our Republican colleagues voted to eliminate the capital gains tax last session, we were told, "Don't worry, we know what we're doing," even though we shared data that suggested otherwise. Turns out, we were right to worry. Hi all, this is State Representative Stephanie Hine with a quick update for the week in Jefferson City. Here's what you need to know. During the 2025 legislative session, my Democratic colleagues and I warned that eliminating the capital gains tax would hurt Missouri's state budget while disproportionately benefiting the ultra-wealthy. Unfortunately, this week, we're starting to see those concerns become reality. When the bill that eliminated the capital gains tax was debated on the House floor, I raised concerns that the projected cost to benefit estimates were too low, and I shared data to back that up. I'll link my floor remarks in the comments of this video. Our concerns weren't just about revenue loss, they were also about who benefits. According to an analysis from the Institute on Taxation and Economic Policy, more than 66% of the tax savings from the cut will go to the top 1% of earners, those with an average income around $1.9 million a year. This means the average millionaire will save about $43,000 annually. Now, back to the focus of this video. This week, the governor's office released the consensus revenue estimate for fiscal year 2027 and revised the fiscal year 2026 estimate downward by $410 million compared to what was originally projected. For those not familiar with the budget process, Missouri builds its budget using the consensus revenue estimate, essentially the forecast of how much general revenue we expect to collect for the year. Because revenues are now projected to grow slower than expected, in part because of the capital gains tax cut, the fiscal year 26 estimate, our current budget year, was revised downward, shrinking the revenue base we thought we had for essential services. This affects how we support classrooms, infrastructure, services for our seniors, and help our most vulnerable neighbors. When revenue drops, we're forced to make hard choices and ultimately withhold or cut funds. Our state's budget should serve as a moral contract with our citizens. Show me your budget and I'll show you your values. Look, I am absolutely in favor of responsible tax policy, but we have to be honest about the trade-offs. Cutting taxes without accounting for the consequences often means shifting the burden elsewhere, to our local governments or onto families who are already struggling to make ends meet. So when we talk about tax cuts, we can't just talk about the cut itself. We have to talk about what comes next and who is ultimately going to pay. Thanks for watching. Stay engaged, stay informed, and as always, reach out if you have any questions or concerns. See you soon.